Hey, good afternoon, everyone. What a day, huh? Things just went from ugly to uglier overnight. Kind of interesting, right? We got the CPI number this morning. Yeah, the experts are saying, "Oh, we kind of expected transition and all this stuff." Uh, the market's saying no, right? We've been talking about it since December, right? Inflation is a strange beast. It's very hard to control, and it's very hard to get a grip on once it gets out of control. Uh, a lot of things started contributing to this, right? It all started with, of course, the CPI number. Then you pile on with the closed pipeline and people actually fighting over gasoline, stockpiling gasoline, gasoline stations out of gas. You throw in a border crisis, you throw in a bunch of other stuff, trillions and trillions of dollars of wild spending with no end, and you get this. That's what you get. We waited to do the update today because I wanted to see how the market would react around lunchtime. Because we know yesterday at lunchtime, right? Once it came out of lunch, kind of consolidated a little bit, and the NASDAQ actually pulled to where it was pretty much even. It was an interesting day. But then the nail in the coffin, it seems like it was that CPI number this morning. It's an interesting day if you've been watching the media, right? You've got a parade of stars coming through saying everything's okay, and we're not sure. We'll see how this actually works itself out. 2 days, there's the old saying: 1 day is not a trend, 2 days is an indicator, 3 days is a trend. On these short-term moves on the market, and going into bearishness and stuff like that. Let's see how we shake out after today. Let's go take a look at the markets together. Let me share my screen here with you. I still got the Voyager thing up because that was yesterday's stock of the week. If you guys want to take a look at it, I just thought I'd remind everybody. Hey, let's refresh CNBC before we get into it. And you can see there the Dow's down about 1% and almost 2%. Thank you, CNBC. The Nasdaq is down almost 2.5, almost 3% at times, and the S&P 500 really is getting pounded there. It's down about 2%. We're getting kind of close to key levels too on these. You see that NASDAQ is drifting right around that 1300, and the S&P is getting dangerously close to that 4,000. Is it going to give it back? I was watching one show this morning on Fox Business News with Charles Payne, who's one of my favorites to watch. If you guys are looking for something good, trustworthy to watch in the financial world, watch Charles Payne. He's in the hour before the closing hour. For us, that's a 9 o'clock hour. East Coast, that'd be the 3 o'clock hour. But watch Charles Payne. We've actually got some great advice from some of the people on there. But we were watching it, and there was one young lady was talking about how with this sell down today, that a lot of these stocks have now made full circle from January. They are now back where they were at January. A lot of these high powered NASDAQ stocks, right? Kathy Wood, her ARK is down, I think, 50% now from its highs. So, it seems to be there is a movement going on out of these high valuation techs, and that makes sense, but what's getting dragged along with it is your Apples, your Microsofts, your tech with big earnings, your tech with dividends, your tech that kind of they're in the tech industry, but they fit that brick and mortar model in your portfolio because they're always contributing and stuff. Like I said, let's see how we close here. We're about a half hour from the close. We just took a look at the market together. Bitcoin was having a good day today. And let's go check crypto while we're talking. And crypto's down a little bit. Well, actually, Bitcoin now is down about $2,000, down about 4.5%, 5%. Ethereum's still hanging just barely under that 4,000 level. Across the board, it looks like just selling across the board, right, gang? Money is going back into pockets or into bonds, right? If you're really in a panic. And it was interesting today too that the one thing we noticed was that when that report came out and then the market opened, gold just got rocked. Generally, gold would be your safe haven, right? Run into gold from this inflationary position. Let's see if things sort itself out, right? With the pipeline, with well, and we've got a big thing going on in the Middle East. Besides Iran and the normal players, we've got the Israel, the events going on down in Jerusalem and stuff. It's just compounds, right? It's almost like piling on the last 2 days. The last 48 hours have just been one bad report after another. Let's see if we kind of shake that off. Let's see if that kind of bounces around. Now, look, guys, you probably are wondering, what do we do with the Qs, those calls that we've got out till next Friday? We just held on to them. We just held on to them. We know that this market changes faces quickly, and we're just going to kind of at least sit till the end of the week, which is day after tomorrow, Friday, and we'll see what happens with this market if it digests this selling and just kind of ricochets back up like it has been in the past, right? And going even higher. We'll see. We'll let the market tell us. We're not going to panic on that trade. One thing that is absolutely working is our energy play. Fantastic days from ET, XLE. ET just went a little bit soft, but that chart showing, at this point, the last half hour, the selling just got real vigorous, and it kind of became a take out down all boats ocean. And so some of the energy plays lost some of what they were gaining in the morning, but that Suncor play, the ET, pushing $10, Suncor is really ripping higher, and XLE, those are all profitable trades for us right now, and we still got a couple months on those. That's the luxury of setting up your options correctly. We can actually weather this storm if we have to without worrying about time decay yet. Other than that, guys, we're going to just take it easy. This morning, like with our membership, we did maybe about an hour live room, and everybody said, hey, let's step back. Let's go enjoy our day. Don't stare at it. It's just going to hurt more. Now, one of the biggest questions I get asked is, what do I do in these situations with my stocks? If anything, what I do with these stocks, what I do in this situation is my favorite stocks. Like if I was at an Apple and I could cost average a little cheaper, might pick up a couple shares of Apple, maybe an ET or something like that that's starting to look good. But basically, I just sit tight. I build my portfolio with dividend paying stocks. And the longer the market stays down like this, the cheaper that those dividends buy more shares, right? Your money's working for you, whether the market's working for you or against you anyways. And so look, guys, let's call it a Wednesday. It's hump day. If you get a chance to go take a look at the stock of the week, it's Voyager. We wanted to give you another option to get some crypto exposure without buying crypto. So we went with another exchange, but this one's a lot cheaper. I know a lot of you with the Coinbase, 260, 270, 280 a share is a little pricey for a smaller, medium-sized portfolio. And Voyager gives you that opportunity. We like Voyager. Voyager's been very popular, and we've seen the CEO on TV and stuff. We like what he's talking about, and it's got a good selection. It's got all the bells and whistles that you get with the other brokerages. Okay, all right, guys. So you have a great Wednesday. We will see you tomorrow morning. If it's fugly like this, we probably will do an afternoon update again. See how it kind of shakes out. Otherwise, we'll be back our normal time. We'll release about lunchtime. All right, guys. And don't forget, on Friday, we're going to do our inaugural crypto show, weekly crypto show. Okay, guys. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. Get out of the fetal position, go outside, and have some fun. All right. The market will be there when you get back tomorrow.